Well, Matty, it's a point in the end against Torquay. And had the benefit of being the late kick-off and seeing all the results go our way. So that's a point further away from everyone else, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's the way we've got to look at it. Every point is closer to our target, and obviously, like you say, seeing the results roll in kind of gave us. Listen, we had the impetus anyway to go out and win the game, but obviously the lads, I don't think, check the results. But as a management team, I'm not going to lie, you do, because you're interested in what's going on. But I thought it was a good performance, and I thought the point probably was fair. I thought they edged the first half. I thought they came out with a good tempo and they pressed high, and we kind of knew what they were going to do. And then I thought second half, once we got in and spoke to the lads tactically about how to take away that press and take away the impetus from them, I thought we took control of the second half and we were the better team. And I thought we deserved the goal and the lead within that period. I think as a reflection of the whole game, I think a point was a fair result, but it was a brilliant goal, and it's disappointing to concede late again. But like I said in my interview midweek, that's kind of where we are as a football team at the moment. To take that next step to avoid that, you're ending up a playoff team. So we've just got to be patient with our lads and be appreciative of what we're doing now.
So you mentioned the late goal. I sort of hate to dwell on that because the last, I think, 3 games now have been 1-0 up in the 80th minute and only have 1 point to show for it.
Yeah.
Is it more of an annoyance than a concern?
Yeah, I'm not concerned. Not concerned at all. Our defensive record's good. I was more concerned earlier on in the season when we were going behind first, because when you go behind first, it becomes an uphill battle, and then to actually get points out of them games. I think probably 3 or 4 weeks ago we did a stat with the lads where we'd only got 1 point from behind, and I think it was Weymouth away. So the fact we're going into the lead is good. I think realistically, Torquay limiting them to 1 goal, a Torquay side like that with so much quality, limiting them to what they had is a massive positive, really. So I'm not concerned about it. Like you say, it's an annoyance and it's something we need to learn from, but I'm not frustrated at all. I'm actually really impressed and excited about what we're doing out on the football pitch. And again, like I said midweek, we gave ourselves a winning opportunity, and we go into every game knowing that we can do that. And the leap we've made from last season to now, I don't believe anybody can make a bigger leap than that. So if we can't enjoy these periods, then we're never going to enjoy it. So we just got to keep hungry, keep trying to learn, and keep getting better.
I mentioned, I saw you mention in the week about that with no fans, it might take, each half sort of a little while to get going, and that sort of did happen then. A bit of a Nostradamus prediction from yourself.
Yeah, I thought they started really well. I thought they've started really well on the front foot, but that's the type of team they are. They're a high tempo team that, again, they probably don't play with the structure that we play with in terms of our patterns of play, but they've got serious quality at the top end of the pitch, and they're reliant on them to get them points and get them something out of nothing at times, and the rest of the team kind of work hard to enable them to show their magic. But yeah, I thought they started well. I thought we were slow. I don't think that was down to the fans. I think that was just because of the way they play. But I thought second half, I thought we were brilliant. I thought we came out with that tempo. I thought we took away their press and we played a little bit higher up the pitch, which is what we said to the lads. And I thought we were good.
Always looked to threat as well, didn't we, in that second half? Even after letting in the equaliser, Brownie it hits his heel in the last kick of the game.
Yep.
And almost that could be a winner there.
Of course it can, and that's the difference we've got now. Like I said, midweek, when you add players into no structure and chaos, it doesn't get better. But the structure we've got in place, when you keep adding that quality, and you've got to remember we were missing Brownie for a long time, and players like Brownie are priceless. And I don't want to single Brownie out today. I thought he was really, really good, but everybody was good again. But yeah, we are an exciting attacking threat now. You see Claydon, they can go 1v1. Cisse's getting up to speed, and he can go 1v1, and it allows us to then not be so reliant on the patterns of play, because if you can get it out to a wing back and they can go 1v1, then you become that's what we said, we're not a negative team as such. We've just lacked maybe people that can go 1v1 because we work overloads and we probably don't quite exploit them. And now all of a sudden, with a few additions, everyone's going, what an attacking threat. We're doing the same thing as we were 2 months ago, but when you add quality and add attacking players, then you look a good attacking threat, which is what we are now.
Has it been a good headache to have these last few weeks, having a near full squad to choose from? And like you say, we've had quality players return from injury. We've added quality players in the loan market too. Has there been some upset players as well? Yeah,
there are always upset players. Any competitive team that wants to have success, like today, I think we had 1 or 2 outside the squad, which is what we need. And the thing is with them guys, it doesn't mean that they're not wanted or they haven't got anything to offer. Every game is different, and that's what we try and say. If we had won today, we wouldn't have gone into the next game and gone, we can't change the team, because every game requires something different. So those that are out the squad, their best attributes might suit the next game. And so that's why I expect them to be disappointed, but I expect them to be positive because we're always honest with them why we've changed the team and things. And we've had really good reaction from the whole group. They've been unbelievable. Everybody's been positive. So it's a good headache to have. It's what you need. If I'm being totally honest, we probably need one or two more bodies in an ideal world. We're not in a position as a club to have that. Most squads probably have 3 or 4 outside the squad. But we are in a good position. And like I say, I think it's a very, very exciting time at the moment.
And hopeful the fans here the next game as well to sort of enjoy that with us in what's a big home game coming up here next.
Yeah, of course you do. You always want your fans in, and like I said today, it probably was the case that neither side could complain it wasn't because of the fans, but we'd always rather have our fans in. Of course we would, in moments within games when you're defending and the fans get behind you. And like I say, some of the away support this season has been unbelievable at times, and you see the scenes with the Barnet game, and it's massive to have your fans in. Of course it is, and we can't wait to have them back. But we've coped well today without them, and I'm sure we'll be even better when they're back in.
And you mentioned the away support. We're away next to Eastleigh. Side who've probably underachieved this year in terms of their aspirations. What do you make of them since they've had the managerial change?
Yeah, they're obviously going through I don't know whether it's a transitional period, but it's a tough period for them. They've got good players. They've got good people at the football club. So I've got no doubt that it will turn around. But every team goes through tough periods. We've not really had a tough period this season in terms of a tough period in this league is not winning for 8. Some of the big boys don't win in 8. So they're just in one of them periods that any team can go in at the moment. Like you say, they've changed their manager. I don't think they've got anybody in at the moment, but whoever's in at the moment and is in caretaker charge, I'm sure they'll set their team up well. They'll be hard to beat, and they've got to have a point to prove, and they'll look at us as a winnable game. And we go there looking at it the same way. They're in bad form. We're in good form in terms of performances. So we've got nothing to fear. We'll go there and try and win the game and do the same things we've been doing.
Okay, thanks for your time, Matt.
Top man, Chris.